Welcome to day 3. Today I'm going to be walking you round this emotions wheel one by one, and I'll give you practical examples of how you can behave or respond in each situation. All right, let's begin. How to behave when you're mad. Now, the thing is this: you are not mad, you are angry. I see you all, I hear you all sometimes say I'm mad. No, you cannot be mad. You are angry. All right. So when you are angry, you don't shout or throw things. You can take a deep breath, step aside, and tell an adult how you feel. For example, if you're at home and your younger sibling takes your toy without asking, instead of fighting, instead of shouting, instead of screaming, instead of yelling, you can say, Mommy, Daddy, I feel angry because she took my toy. Can you help me? If you're in class and your mates did something that made you angry, you can report to your teacher, okay, instead of shouting, instead of being angry, okay? Secondly, if you are scared, when you're scared, it is okay to admit it. Don't hide or pretend to be strong. Ask for protection or comfort. For example, if there's power outage at night, which is common in our homes, instead of crying alone, you can say, Daddy, can I sit with you until the light comes back? I feel scared. All right, always tell an adult how you feel. Tell a trusted adult how you feel. Once you can name your emotions, it's okay to tell someone. Now, if you're surprised, right? Now, the thing is, the surprises can be good or confusing. If it's a good surprise, you can say thank you. If it's confusing, ask questions respectfully. If your parents buy you a new school shoes, unexpectedly, instead of just staring, some people could just be staring because they're surprised. You can say, wow, thank you, mom, I wasn't expecting this. Okay, if you're sad, it's okay to cry, but it's also okay to talk about your sadness instead of just keeping quiet. Yesterday Jesus was sad, and we learned that he wept. All right, so if you're sad because your best friend moved um out of your community, or your best friend is not your neighbor, or you're sad for any reason, you might just say, Mom, Dad, Grandma, I miss my friend. I feel sad. Can you tell me something to cheer me up? Can I do something to cheer me up? All right. Now, the next one, if you're proud, being proud doesn't mean bragging, It can be about your achievements. You can be the best math student in class or best English student in class, all right? Share your achievements humbly and thank those who helped you, all right? If you got the highest score in class, instead of boasting, you can say, Daddy, I worked hard and I got the highest score. Thank you for helping me with my homework, all right? Number 6, if you're excited, how to behave. How can you behave if you're excited? Excitement is wonderful, but don't interrupt adults or misbehave. Express your joy respectfully. All right. If your uncle returns from the United States of America with gifts, if he returns from abroad with gifts, instead of jumping on him widely, you can calmly say, Welcome, uncle. We are so happy you're back. All right. Instead of jumping on people because you're excited, you can do it calmly. Okay. I've seen some children when they're excited, maybe they see a celebrity. Some people go as far as almost hitting their head on the wall because they are excited. No, you can calmly show your emotions. You see someone you really, really like, instead of jumping on the person and making the person feel uncomfortable, you can do it calmly. Express your joy calmly and respectfully. All right, welcome, express it calmly. Okay, so if you are happy, you are happy. When you are happy, spread that joy to others. Be polite, share, smile. If you are happy after eating your favorite jollof rice, you can say, Mommy, thank you, that was delicious. Can I help you in the kitchen next time? All right. Now, if you're calm, also, calmness is powerful. It shows maturity. Use calm moments to listen, help others, and think clearly. For example, where your siblings are fighting over the TV remote, instead of joining in, you might say calmly, Let's take turns. I can help set the timer so everyone gets a chance. All right, to be calm is actually a very good thing, and you can use it to help others. All right, always remember that whatever emotions you're feeling, respect is important. All right, use polite words like please, thank you, sorry, and speak in gentle tones, even when you feel strong emotions like angry, scared. All right, always use respectful and gentle tones when you feel those strong emotions. All right. Once again, I'm Coach Fola. Do not forget to write in your journals. Express yourself. How did you feel today? And what did you do when you felt such ways? Always remember that it's okay to feel scared, angry, sad, happy, excited, surprised, or calm. Now, what matters is how you act when those feelings come. And to parents, teachers, adults generally, never forget that you are the first example children learn from. The way you manage your emotions teaches them how to manage theirs too. So let's show them patience, respect, and love every single day. All right? I'm Coach Fola. I'll see you on day 4.